Welcome to another L7 Solutions CIO in 60 Seconds. I'm Ken Tucker, Business Technology Advisor at L7 Solutions. This week's brief is for every law firm in South Florida, and it's a roundup, not a single story. Ransomware groups have hit law firms specifically more than 200 times since last year. One group alone, called INC Ransom, has claimed 20 legal targets so far in 2026. And here's the number that should stop you. About 1 in 3 law firms have experienced a data breach at some point. And 39% of firms report one in just the past 12 months. This isn't a big firm problem. It's happening to firms your size right now. Here's what that actually looks like on the ground. It's privileged client files locked up mid-litigation. It's a wire transfer instruction that looked legitimate, wasn't, and now a settlement check is gone. It's explaining to a client, or worse, to the bar, why their confidential file got exposed. For a firm with 10 to 50 attorneys, that's not a headline. That's a malpractice exposure, a bar complaint risk, and potentially weeks of lost billable time while everyone scrambles. Here's what's changed. Attackers have figured out that law firms sit on exactly the kind of data that's worth stealing. Privileged communications, settlement details, transaction documents, personal client information. And they know most firms haven't invested in security the way a bank or hospital has. Phishing and business email compromise are doing most of the damage. Nearly 200,000 phishing complaints were filed last year. And business email compromise alone cost companies $2.8 billion. If you think your firm is too small to be worth the effort, that's exactly the assumption attackers are counting on. Think about a litigation firm mid-trial locked out of its case management system for a week because nobody tested whether the backup actually worked. Or a family law practice that lost a settlement payment to a business email compromise scam because a wire instruction came from what looked like the right email address. Or a small general practice firm that got hit, had no incident response plan, and spent 3 weeks figuring out what to do next instead of 3 hours. Here's where firms get this wrong. They assume a cyber insurance policy from 3 years ago still covers a modern breach scenario. They assume antivirus software is the same thing as a security program. And most of all, they assume nobody's checking whether a paralegal who left 6 months ago still has admin access to the case management system. Those assumptions are exactly what show up as gaps when we actually look. So here's a real 3-question gut check you can run on your own firm this week, no call to us required. 1, do you have a written incident response plan for a data breach, or would everyone be improvising? 2, do you currently carry cyber liability insurance, and can you say with confidence when it was last reviewed? 3, how many people have admin level access to your email and case management systems, and is that access actually revoked the day someone leaves? If you can't answer all 3 with confidence, that's your starting point. Those 3 questions are exactly what we score in our free Law Firm Risk Snapshot: incident response, cyber insurance, and access control. Each rated covered, partial gap, or exposed, with a plain English explanation of what it actually means for your firm. It takes about 15 minutes, there's no obligation, and no pitch attached to the offer itself. This is what L7 Solutions, being cybersecurity first, actually looks like in practice. And we're right here in Plantation, working with firms across Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County on exactly this kind of exposure. If you'd like to explore how your law firm's cyber risk could impact your business, give us a call at 954-257-31300. Visit us online at www.l7solutions.com or email our sales team directly at sales@l7solutions.com. That's sales, and at L7 Solutions, we are here when you're ready. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next CIO in 60 seconds.